Hey guys, very warm welcome once again to your favorite channel that is Unacademy UPSC CSC। आप सब लोगों का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। मेरा नाम है प्रवीण मिश्रा और हम चल रहे हैं हमारे आज के बर्निंग टॉपिक ऑफ द डे की तरफ एंड दैट्स व्हाट यू कैन सी ऑन योर स्क्रीन्स अगेन with regard to the Afghanistan and the Taliban। तालिबान हम सब जानते हैं जो कि किसी जमाने में once upon a time used to be a terror outfit और ऐसा बोलना गलत नहीं होगा, it's still a terrorist outfit, but in geopolitics, anything and everything is possible. That's what is stated. So once a terrorist outfit couple of years back, but right now a established government of Afghanistan, right? So now this is the huge point to be discussed that will there be a formal recognition of the Taliban from the state of Russia? Will Russia consider Taliban as a official government? And we know very well the history of Russia and Afghanistan, right? Taliban was, yeah, what you can call it, Taliban took birth because of Russia's invasion in Afghanistan. So Taliban is something which is the child of the invasion of the Russian invasion in Afghanistan. Though yes, initially they were working as for the defense of Afghanistan, but later on they started working as a authentic terrorist organization. So now the question is with regard to multiple states, like for example US. Will US go ahead with the consideration of Afghanistan? So as of now, the US administration is mute. With India, we have seen that India has faced, we have faced and number of terrorist attacks, and majority of those attacks have came from the organizations like Lashkar, Al Qaeda, and yes, Taliban. In fact, the Indian flight that was hijacked in the dawn of the century, right? That was also done by Taliban as well. And Indian government has made its stand very clear that we are not going to identify Taliban as the official government as of now, right? So the point here is today with regard to the Russian state. Are they going to take Afghanistan or are they going to take Taliban out as a terror outfit? Okay, will that be possible or not? If it is possible, then how? And if it is not possible, then how? So let's go ahead with the features, guys, everyone. Okay, the whole news, what it is. So before, there is something very wonderful on our screens, as you can see here. That is the learners of Unacademy. They have shined once again in the UPSC CSC 2023. So All India Rank 6, who was the interview guidance program student, Shish Dabas. All India Rank 1, Aditya Srivastav, the online learner. Then All India Rank 3, Ananya Reddy, online platform learner. And All India Rank 9, Nausheen, All India like online platform learner once again. Right? So All India Rank 9, 3, 1, and 6. They are all from Unacademy platform itself. So 4 in top 10, 11 in top 20, and 320 plus learners they have qualified. So guys, next, who is going to be the next picture here? This is going to be you. Just take the judgment, take the decision, and take the Unacademy platform as soon as possible. So moving on to the news, moving on to the headline. What's that? On 27th of May, just last week, the Voice of America, a newspaper with Islamabad deadline, said that Russian foreign and justice ministries, okay, foreign and justice ministries, they have told their president, Mr. Vladimir Putin, that Afghanistan's ruling government, that is Taliban, it now can be removed from the list of designated terrorist organizations by Russia or Moscow. Right. So this is what the Voice of America, okay, the Islamabad issue, the Islamabad edition of the newspaper has stated. Whether they are right or wrong, whether they are going ahead with any kind of a speculation or is it a fake news or we don't know anything. Okay. But their claim is that the ministry, the foreign ministry and the justice ministry of Russia, they have given a clear cut statement. Okay, they have decided to, not decided actually, they have suggested to their president, Mr. Putin, that now it's time for us to de-recognize Taliban as a terror outfit. Okay, so let's see what's the whole scenario further. So in 1999, the news is with regard to the year 1999, 25 years back from here, the UN Security Council adopted a resolution named 1267, and this resolution which accused the Taliban of providing sanctuaries, that is breeding point and training for terrorism. And this was the time when fighting between the US and NATO forces was at its peak against Afghanistan. Okay, so US forces and NATO forces, they both were having absolute action in the state of Afghanistan at that time. It was the very next year after 1999, that is 2000, when America posted its military base in the soil, on the soil of Afghanistan. Right, so it was resolution 1267, guys. Please remember, that's very important term for your prelims examination. Okay, number kya hai? 1267. Then further, in the aftermath of the resolution, President Putin signed a decree with which Moscow not only implemented the Security Council resolution but also imposed sanctions on the Taliban. Right. So Russia had not forgotten, and obviously Russia will not forget how tough resistance it had to face while fighting against the Talibanis in Afghanistan. So ultimately, what happened, because of the US invasion again there, it had to withdraw the Soviet soldiers from Afghan territory. So obviously, Russia was kind of humiliated at that time, and obviously, Russia is not going to take that humiliation with humility. Right. So we can understand that yes, the judgments are there, the suggestions are there, but yes, these will go in vain. As in my opinion, I don't think so that Mr. Putin, who is obviously very staunch with his decisions, will be taking any cognizant efforts towards recognizing Taliban as the government there. Okay, and accepting any kind of a bilateral or multilateral talks with Afghanistan. So further, what you can see in the year 2003, a verdict of the Russian Supreme Court declared the Taliban movement a terrorist movement and spoke of its illegal links with the armed forces of Chechnya. Now, if you don't know the region of Chechnya, so it officially declared its independence in 1991, but still Russia controls the internal and external policies of Chechnya. It's a country in the Russian Federation, you can call it as of now. Okay, so still what we can see, Chechnya has officially declared itself as independent in the year 1991 itself, but still it is governed by the Russian government. Russian forces are still active there. Okay. So what they have claimed, Supreme Court in 2003, Supreme Court of Russia, in fact, okay, that Taliban बहुत बदमाश है, चेचन्या के साथ मिलकर जो है हमारे against action ले रहा है. So they have declared Taliban as officially terror outfit. Not only the government, but the Russian Supreme Court itself has done that. Okay, so it further said that the Taliban had tried to seize power in three Central Asian states, okay, which were erstwhile also part of the USSR, like for example, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan. So, however, so far no proof was given, okay, to prove these allegations, right? But still, even if there is no proof, the whole world knows what's the reality, that yes, Taliban has tried to seize the power in these West Asian or the Central Asian states, right? So further Russian sources, they have stated that, okay, in their further opinion, okay, or interaction with Taliban, they have been going on for some time and serious discussions were underway, but till now so far no such judgment or no such decisions have been made. Okay, so honestly, with regard to Taliban, we can say it will be difficult for Russia to admit them. Okay, so further in the next slide, what's here for us? Rupees 1. What can rupees 1 gift you? So with 1 rupee, okay, what you can buy? Okay, you can buy a test series which is worth 3,499, okay, which will provide you GS plus CSAT full length tests, complete coverage of the syllabus. Test it is available in English as well as Hindi. So वो जो 3499 का था, अभी वो आपके लिए just in 1 rupee it is available. So guys, this is what the humility or humbleness, what we can call it. Okay, so do not let this opportunity go. Grab this as early as possible. Next point here, what's Russia's perception? Okay, what is Moscow trying to do? So the question is, what is the perception of Moscow about the current situation in Afghanistan? And I have given already my opinion to you guys there that it's difficult for Russia. It's almost no. It can only be a miracle, okay? Only and only be a miracle or any kind of an international pressure if, when and if it happens against Russia. Or else, I don't think so. Russia will be going ahead. As what we can see here in the last point here, okay, particularly with references to the rights of women. Women, they are not allowed to even go to the beauty parlors or open beauty parlors there in Afghanistan as of now because of the judgments taken by the so-called Taliban government. Okay, they're not allowed for education. They're not allowed for any kind of a further occupation, business, or trade. Right. So they are considered as an object only or absolute subordinate to the men, according to the Talibani government, Talibani people. Right. So obviously, Russia, who is very much keen for the women empowerment and the equality, gender neutrality, and so on, it's a big, big question again. That are you going to recognize Russia, Afghanistan, okay, or Taliban specifically? Then further, interests and objectives. What are they? So Taliban wants international sanctions imposed on her to be withdrawn. मजाक लगा रखा है आप अफगानिस्तान हैं आप तालिबान हैं आप टेररिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन थे एक जमाने में और आप कहते हैं कि आपके ऊपर लगे हुए सैंक्शंस हटा दिए जाएं इतना आसान तो नहीं ओके और बात आसान ना आसान की है ही नहीं बात यहां पर है कि क्यों ऐसा किया जाए why we should go ahead and provide any kind of like what we call it as send some ease to these to these Talibani people when they are registered as a terrorist organization, a terrorist outfit, right? So moving forward with the next point, okay, Taliban would like her frozen assets to be released, that the country's economy is revitalized, or Afghanistan has in mind to boost its economy through the trade of rich mineral. Okay, so Afghanistan is mineral rich, no doubt in that. ओके बट यही अफगानिस्तान है जिन्होंने बमियान बुद्धा को गिराया था यही तालिबान है जिसने बमियान बुद्धा को गिराया था जिसने आर्ट एंड कल्चर के ऊपर एक बहुत बड़ा जो है सेटबैक रखा था हालांकि इनके पास एक बहुत अच्छा पत्थर मिलता है यहाँ पे जिसको हम कहते हैं लपीस लजूली okay bluish royal bluish color okay which is used in many of the like the artifacts or beautifying the products right so lapis lazuli is present there apart from that there are some mines that is known as Badakhshan mines. Okay, so Badakhshan mines अब आपके लिए एक place in news है. So where is Badakhshan mines? Now you know it very well. It's in Afghanistan. Okay, so apart from that, they are trying to enhance their economy, revitalize their economy, but it's difficult till Taliban is there. Okay, so Russia's interest. Finally, we need to understand this. Okay, how Russia is watching Taliban and what is the interest of Russia in accepting or not accepting Taliban as the government. So Russia has a history of relations with Afghanistan, which suffered interruption when the Soviet Union launched an attack, series of attacks from 1979. Okay, and it continued till the next 2 decades. Now, Russia wants to raise its profile as a peacemaker. Okay, raise the profile actually as a peacemaker. Well, after Crimea and Ukraine, we cannot say that it's going to be easy for Russia to justify itself as a peacemaker. Okay, so helping Afghanistan is fine. Okay, but recognizing Taliban is difficult, right? So Moscow considers Central Asia a zone of historical importance and has security agreement with the erstwhile Soviet Central Asian states, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Crimea, Ukraine, and everyone. But we have seen Russia itself violating these agreements or covenants by attacking Crimea and Ukraine. So establishment of the powerful centralized government in Kabul is guarantee to the security of Central Asia when both China and America they are deeply interested, right? So this is where Russia is up to. Russia knows this thing very well that it's difficult for Russia. It will be difficult for Russia, okay, that it will be, the point when America and China, they both are trying to take a good hand or solid hand in the Western and Central Asian nations. So if they go ahead and go take the cordial relations with Taliban, so it will be like a question, right, for the security or defense of Russia and its growth and development could be hampered as well. right? So guys, these are the points that we need to understand from the today's news. Okay, and before ending, just please see this thing what we have got. So आपके जो भी problems है ना, that is going to be solved with the Unacademy समाधान. Okay, so syllabus, full syllabus, MCQs, revision, updated current affairs, live classes by top educators, handouts after every class, latest CSET trend, and everything will be there on your Unacademy Learner platform. So guys, please go ahead, and for that we have got a gift for you as well, known as the flat 50% off on UPSC CSE subscription. Okay, for your batches, that is known as Aarambh, that has been already commenced from 31st of May in English, and the upcoming batch, that is Triumph, on 8th of June, that will be absolutely in English. So price is starting from just rupees 1500. So इससे सस्ता इससे बढ़िया कहीं कुछ नहीं. और इंडिया के जो टॉप एजुकेटर्स है यूपीएससी सीएससी के रिगार्डिंग वो यहाँ आपके स्क्रीन पर हैं. Okay, from Siddharth Arora sir to Mrunal Patel sir, from Sudarshan Gurjar sir to Madhukar Kotwe sir, to every wonderful personality with regard to UPSC CSC is available on Unacademy platform only. Okay guys, so quickly grab this opportunity. Do not let any problem come in between you and your success. Okay everyone, so thank you so much for joining me in here. I hope everything was crystal clear. Please do not forget to like and share the video. See you all in the very next session. Have a great day ahead.